Okay, let's go ahead and draw the door. Once again, my door needs to have room for the hinges, so the door doesn't actually go all the way to the outside edge. Kind of a common misconception. This is 3/4 of an inch wide. I'm going to shoot for the middle. That's 3/8 of an inch. Make sure that I got that on the face. Yes, I did. And then over here, same thing. I've already done the line on the top and the bottom to make it a little quicker, so this doesn't last quite so long. And then when I put this on here, it's going to be a rectangle that goes down to the bottom, and it's going to be 1.5. Do you see on the bottom right hand corner it says approximately, that little up and down kind of sideways S line? I don't want that. That's slightly off and it'll mess up my drawing, so to make sure that it's correct, I force it by saying 1.5, 19.25, 1 and 1/2, 19 1/4, enter. And when I pull that out, 3/4 of an inch, I'll be able to go in here and put guides on that, so I can put my dado in there easily. Make sure that's on the green axis, so it's not like coming out in the wrong direction. And so you can see how those are, they're on the surface. That's how I want them to be. And then, so I go to the top, bring that across so I can push that in 1/4 of an inch. And put that in here. And then I'm going to make this thing 1, 2, 3, make a component. And I'm going to call this my style. Yes, I do want to replace the other one. That's from a previous practice drawing this. Okay, so as I bring this across to the other side, I'm going to stick it on right here, so I'm going to grab it from that, in essence, that mirrored point on the other side. Get it ready to go in there, make sure I hit the control key so I've got my original one, and then I'm going to right click, flip along, my, I think, red axis. There we go. So the next thing I'm going to do is put my other one over here. Now this is going to be the rail. On my rail, it's going to be 1.5 by 3/4, 1 and 1/2, 3/4. And then when I put that in there, I'll be able to push this from here and go across to the other side. Here's maybe something you haven't seen before. If I go 1, 2, 3, intersect faces with the model, and then I take this, hold the shift key down so I can select both of these and hide them. I could do them one at a time. You'll see that where I said intersect with the model, I now have a the tenon where I can pull it out right here. So when I bring this out 1 and 1/2 inches, and then go over here, and I'm going to go out to right there, which is 1.5 inches, as you see. Then I can take this and see how I need to have my dado into the bottom of this, but that's actually very easy to do now since I have some guiding points kind of built in here. I can connect there and there, push that up 1/4 of an inch, there it is to 1/4 of an inch, and then I'm going to take this piece and go 1, 2, 3, make component. This is going to be rail 2, and I'm going to call this rail 2 so I don't mess up my other components that I drew earlier. Okay, and then I'm going to take this now at this time, and I'm going to go ahead and say I was going to unhide everything, and notice that I've got this running into the other one. There's kind of a problem there, so I've just got to go here and go hide that one for a moment. Then when I take this and go inside of it and select that one, I can select this, come across and push that down. And remember, it's, whoops, escape. I can push this, I need to push this down to my other dado, but it's 1/4 of an inch. The other dado goes up 1/4 of an inch, so I need to take this down 1 and 1/4. It goes to there. Notice that did it to the other side as well. Right? So really all I have to do now is do that on the bottoms. Reference that corner, it pulls out straight, much easier. Push that up. One and 1/4. See how I did it on the other side, and then edit, unhide all. Then when I go back and look at those top ones, I'm going to do that again. It's trying to unhide that. Edit, unhide all. Then I can see the other one and see how it's in there correctly. Last thing to do here is to move this one to the bottom. I'll be able to take this and grab it right here. Hit Control. It should still reference in nicely right there. Of course, the data's on the wrong side. Flip along. Up and down is the blue axis. Should be right there. And we have our door drawn. The last thing we're going to need to do is to put our dimensions in, and it's going to be something that just draws in those dimensions, which we've already shown you how to do. And so that concludes our little demo on how to draw the a set of doors that have through tenons. Yeehaw! Thanks for watching.